I was taken by my father to my first game in 1973 against Bristol Rovers. I think we lost 2-0. We definitely lost, whether it was 2-0 or 2-1. And that was my first game, my first memory, still quite vivid. And then from then on, I have been a Rovers supporter, going through the highs and lows, the 1975 promotion year, relegation, Howard Kendall. For 3 years before I joined the Navy in 1979 until 82, I sold programmes in the old Riverside, in the top stand. So that was, my birthright, I suppose, of the first 6 or 8 years. My passage into football was supporting Rovers through those trials and tribulations of the second and third division in the late 70s and early 80s. And then I joined the Navy, spent 28 years away, principally in the southwest, so I saw more probably away games. I did home games. And I've been working back in Lancashire for the past 9 years. And last year we had the opportunity to sponsor Blackburn Rovers, which to me was a great thing for us to do, both as a business in Blackburn but also a supporter of 45 years. When we saw what the stands could look like, and we were also offered the opportunity to brand the training kit, then it was an opportunity to me as a football supporter, Rover supporter, couldn't look at more than once, and I convinced the board that we should do it, and it's been I think a really sound thing for us to have done. I think it's not necessarily primarily for marketing. I think we're very aware that our product set is very narrowly focused into a very small proportion of the population, so this is not about commercial benefit. This is very much about a Blackburn business who has a number of Blackburn fans in the business, myself particularly, who wanted to give a little bit back to the club and the town. There's no better experience than being with like-minded people in some of these grounds, cheering your club on. So I do that still at 50 years of age in the same way that I did when I was a young boy. So yeah, it's very important to the town. It's very important that the club is successful. I wouldn't go as far as saying when the club's successful, the town is, but when the club's successful, the people are happier. And if we measure happiness as part of what success is, then yes, a successful club leads to success. Well, last year was a remarkable year. I watched more games last year than I have done for a very long time. And watching Rovers beat Oxford in that summer afternoon, 27,500 people, it was tingly. It was a great recovery year, I think, and I think Tony Wilber's did a great job to recalibrate the club, to hopefully get the club being honest and high integrity again and playing football that the fans appreciate, which is hard working and taking responsibility for themselves and playing for the badge. And I think eventually the people of Blackburn will start to once again see a club that they should and need to support.